Hello, everyone, and welcome to another informative session here on Dr. Alicia's MedTalk, your trusted source for natural health insights and age-conscious nutrition. If you're finding value in our content, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and let us know in the comments where you're watching from. I truly enjoy hearing from viewers across the globe. Today, we're diving into a topic that may surprise you: the health impact of the cheese in your refrigerator, especially if you're over 60. While cheese can be a delightful and nutritious part of your diet, the type you choose could either support your health or quietly undermine it. Recent studies, including one from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, have shown that certain types of cheese, particularly those highly processed or loaded with additives, may increase your risk of heart disease by up to 40%. That's a striking figure and an urgent reason to reevaluate what we're eating. Even more concerning is that many cheeses commonly perceived as gourmet, artisanal, or even healthy might be contributing to issues like inflammation, blood sugar instability, and cognitive decline as we age. But fear not. Today, I'll not only highlight which cheeses are best avoided after 60, but also introduce you to 4 incredible options that can help protect your brain, gut, bones, and cardiovascular system well into your golden years. Let's begin with the good news: the cheeses that can actually enhance your well-being. First on our list is goat cheese, a creamy, nutrient-rich option that is easier to digest and packed with health-supporting compounds. Goat cheese contains short and medium-chain fatty acids, which are more readily processed by the liver compared to long-chain fats in most cow's milk cheeses. This means they're less likely to be stored as fat and are metabolically more efficient, especially for aging bodies. Goat cheese is also lower in both lactose and casein, the 2 dairy components that many people develop sensitivities to over time. It's teeming with probiotics that nourish the gut microbiome, which is vital since microbiome diversity naturally decreases with age. Maintaining a healthy gut flora supports digestion, immunity, and even mental health. Additionally, goat cheese provides valuable nutrients like zinc and selenium, both essential for tissue regeneration, thyroid function, and antioxidant defense. One of its lesser-known benefits is its contribution to cognitive health. Thanks to its omega-3 fats and a unique bioavailable form of vitamin A, goat cheese supports brain function and memory, potentially helping reduce the risk of age-related neurological diseases, such as Alzheimer's. Next, let's talk about Swiss cheese, which is often underestimated in the health world but deserves a permanent spot in your refrigerator if you're over 60. Characterized by its signature holes and mild nutty flavor, Swiss cheese offers a surprising combination of health benefits. It's particularly low in sodium compared to most other cheeses, about 54 milligrams per ounce, which is a crucial consideration for anyone managing blood pressure or heart conditions. Additionally, Swiss cheese is nearly lactose-free due to its fermentation and aging process, making it more tolerable for those with dairy sensitivities. But what makes Swiss cheese exceptional is the bacterial cultures used in its production. These beneficial microbes not only aid digestion but have been linked in recent research to improved immune response and reduced inflammation in seniors. It also delivers a significant amount of vitamin K2, which plays a critical role in directing calcium into your bones and away from arteries, reducing the risk of arterial calcification. Furthermore, with around 220 milligrams of calcium and 8 grams of protein per ounce, Swiss cheese supports bone density and muscle maintenance, 2 essential concerns as we age. It's also rich in vitamin B12, which is vital for neurological health and often lacking in older adults due to decreased absorption with age. Another smart choice is feta cheese, which may surprise some due to its tangy and salty profile. Often made from sheep's milk or a blend of sheep and goat milk, feta contains a different protein composition than cow's milk, making it gentler on the digestive system. Its lower lactose content helps reduce bloating or discomfort, and it's also less fatty than many creamy cheeses. Despite being lighter, feta remains nutritionally dense, offering ample amounts of calcium, protein, and vitamin B12. These nutrients are critical for preserving cognitive function, bone strength, and muscle health. A particularly valuable feature of feta is its abundance of probiotics. These live beneficial bacteria help restore balance in the gut microbiome, which is often disrupted in older adults due to medications, stress, and slower digestion. Including feta regularly in your meals can boost immune function and improve digestive health. Concerned about the salt content? A simple rinse under cold water can reduce sodium levels by up to 30%, making it an even healthier option. The fourth cheese you should embrace is fresh mozzarella, especially the kind made from water buffalo milk, commonly found in Mediterranean diets. Unlike shredded, rubbery supermarket varieties filled with preservatives and additives, authentic mozzarella is crafted with just a few ingredients: buffalo milk, rennet, cultures, and salt. This simplicity translates into a product that's low in sodium and saturated fat but high in protein and essential nutrients. A 2022 study in the European Journal of Nutrition found that older adults who regularly consumed low-sodium, fresh cheeses like mozzarella had improved vascular elasticity and fewer arthritis flare-ups. This may be due to its favorable calcium-to-sodium ratio and naturally occurring anti-inflammatory peptides formed during fermentation. Buffalo mozzarella is particularly rich in vitamin A, selenium, and zinc, nutrients crucial for immune function, bone health, and vision preservation. It's also a source of conjugated linoleic acid, CLA, a compound shown to aid fat metabolism and reduce inflammation. The bioactive peptides in mozzarella may also contribute to healthy blood pressure levels, adding cardiovascular support to its list of benefits. Simply put, fresh mozzarella is one of the few cheeses that offers high nutritional value without the drawbacks of more processed varieties. Now that we've covered the healthiest options, let's shift our attention to the 4 worst cheeses you should avoid after turning 60. First up is American cheese, which is less cheese and more industrial food product. This processed cheese is made by blending real cheese with artificial emulsifiers, colorings, and preservatives. A single slice can deliver around 15% of your daily sodium intake, posing a significant risk for hypertension and cardiovascular issues. Worse still, American cheese often contains artificial phosphates that interfere with calcium absorption, undermining bone health. These phosphates have also been linked to arterial calcification in older adults, meaning faster hardening of the arteries. And then there's the issue of gut health. The emulsifiers and artificial ingredients in processed cheese can disturb your gut microbiota, affecting digestion, immunity, and inflammation regulation. For aging adults trying to maintain strong bones and a healthy heart, American cheese is one of the least beneficial choices available. Next on the avoid list is blue cheese, a favorite in gourmet circles but problematic for aging bodies. The mold used in blue cheese, penicillium, produces biogenic amines like tyramine and histamine, which are known to trigger migraines, raise blood pressure, and in some cases, cause heart rhythm disturbances. While younger bodies often metabolize these compounds quickly, the natural decline in enzymatic activity as we age means they linger longer in the system, increasing the risk of side effects. A 2023 study published in the Journal of Food Chemistry highlighted how tyramine exposure in seniors can lead to sudden blood pressure spikes, headaches, and arrhythmias. Furthermore, blue cheese is among the saltiest cheeses, with over 400 milligrams of sodium per ounce, and it often contains more saturated fat than you might expect. When combined, these factors can significantly raise the risk of stroke, especially for individuals with cardiovascular or renal issues. The risk of Listeria contamination, a dangerous bacterial infection, is also higher with mold-ripened, soft, or unpasteurized blue cheeses, posing a serious threat to those with weakened immune systems. Cream cheese is another commonly consumed variety that becomes increasingly unsuitable after 60. While it may appear harmless and even indulgent in moderation, cream cheese is high in saturated fat, low in protein, and often sweetened or flavored with added sugars. These qualities make it an energy-dense, nutrient-poor food that contributes little to your health, but a lot to your waistline and inflammation levels. Its soft, moist texture also creates a breeding ground for Listeria monocytogenes, especially if left unrefrigerated, even for short periods. In older adults, a Listeria infection can lead to serious complications like septicemia or meningitis. Combine that with added sugars, frequently found in popular flavor versions, and you have a food that raises blood sugar, encourages fat storage, and potentially undermines your immunity. Cream cheese is often viewed as a simple addition to a breakfast or snack, but for older adults, it's a hidden source of multiple health risks. The final and perhaps most harmful category is processed cheese spreads, including products sold in tubs, foil-wrapped triangles, and squeeze bottles. These are the most heavily manipulated cheeses, containing a disturbing array of chemicals, preservatives, trans fats, and artificial flavorings. They are not simply softened cheeses. They are chemically altered substances that bear little resemblance to their original ingredients. Many contain sodium phosphate, which burdens kidney function and has been tied to declining renal health, particularly in seniors with pre-existing conditions. Some brands even include partially hydrogenated oils, trans fats, which are known to raise LDL, bad, cholesterol, and lower HDL, good cholesterol, dramatically increasing the risk of stroke and heart disease. The high sodium content further compounds these risks. Despite their soft texture, these spreads are not lighter or healthier than block cheese. They are among the most dangerous options for aging adults. The inflammation triggered by these synthetic ingredients can accelerate cognitive decline, weakening memory and processing speed over time. Simply put, processed cheese spreads represent a triple threat to the aging body: inflammatory, nephrotoxic, and neurotoxic. In conclusion, cheese doesn't have to be the enemy of healthy aging. In fact, when chosen wisely, it can be one of the most enjoyable and nutritious additions to your diet. The key lies in understanding which varieties support your body's changing needs and which ones gradually undermine them. Cheeses like goat, Swiss, feta, and fresh mozzarella can nourish your bones, brain, and gut, all while satisfying your palate. In contrast, highly processed varieties like American cheese, blue cheese, cream cheese, and processed spreads may quietly sabotage your health. So, take a look in your fridge today. What kind of cheese are you relying on? Are you ready to make the switch to cheeses that serve you, not sabotage you? I'd love to hear your experiences in the comments below. Have you already started replacing harmful cheeses with better options? What changes have you noticed in your digestion, energy, or overall well-being? As always, thank you for tuning in to Dr. Alicia's MedTalk. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a like, and share it with someone you care about who could benefit from this knowledge. Here's to smarter choices and stronger health, one slice at a time.